Good morning, students. We are studying NCERT Class 8 Math Part 1, Chapter number 4, Quadrilaterals. Today is 13 August 2026. Till now, we have studied in this chapter about the squares and the rectangle. Preferably, we have studied about the rectangle, and square is a special case of the rectangle. Now we will compare the properties of square and rectangle. After that, we will do the problems of this chapter. See, we will not compare, we will only see the properties of square and rectangle. Number one, both are quadrilateral. Understood? Number two, opposite sides are opposite sides are equal and parallel. Understood? Opposite sides are equal and parallel. In this case also, till now a rectangle is a till now a square is a rectangle also. Or we can say rectangle is a square also. Opposite sides are equal and parallel. Let me see, it is visible from parallel. Understood? Third point is about diagonals. Diagonals diagonals are equal. Understood? Diagonals are equal and bisect each other. Understood? The diagonals are equal and they bisect each other. Since they are equal, after bisect, when we will get the four line segments, they are also equal. This is also in the case of square. Diagonals are equal and bisect each other. Understood? And fourth point is internal angles of the quadrilateral are 90 degree. Internal angles are all internal angles. Actually we should write all all internal angles are 90 degree. Since we have written here 90 degree, it means all internal angles are equal and 90 degree. The same case is here also. All internal angles are 90 degree. Understood? All internal angles are 90 degree. Now these are the common points in rectangle and a square, and after that we will see that the difference occurs. And what is the difference? The difference is that diagonals, in case of square, diagonals intersect each other at an angle of 90 degree. This is the particular case of rectangle, and this is the only case of square that diagonals intersect at an angle of 90 degree. Means diagonals intersect at an angle of 90 degree. Understood? This is always, in case of square, always diagonals intersect each other at 90 degree. This is always 90 degree. 90 degree. Understood? 90 degree. 90 degree. Understood? This is the particular case of square. And the fifth point, sixth point is what? What is the sixth point? All sides are equal. Means we have seen in case of rectangle and a square, opposite sides are equal and parallel. In this case, apart from opposite sides are equal and parallel, all sides are equal. Means the point number one was that opposite sides are equal and opposite sides are parallel. Opposite sides are equal and opposite sides are parallel. But in case of square, all sides are equal. Understood? All sides are equal. This is the particular case of rectangle, which is these 2 points differentiate or special features of the square. Otherwise it will become a rectangle, and if also it not satisfies a rectangle, it will become a quadrilateral, because these are the types of quadrilateral. Understood? Now all these conditions a figure has to satisfy, then only it become a square. You will in further class in further part of this chapter, you will came to know that a particular figure or a particular quadrilateral has to fill all these 6 points. Only in that case it will be a square. Otherwise it will be another type of quadrilateral that we will study in this chapter further. Now we have seen the properties of the rectangle and a square, what we have studied till now from the previous classes and from this chapter. Now we'll do what the problems are given on this topic. If you see page number 94, the problem number 1 is that there is a rectangle and one angle is given to you, and you have to find all the other angles. That we will see how it will be done. Our figure number 1 was, this is a rectangle given to us, and these are the diagonals, and they have given one angle, that is, this angle is 30 degree. Understood? This angle is 30 degree. Now we have to find all angles. Let's first name. Suppose this angle is 1, this angle is 2, this angle is 3, this angle is 4, this angle is 5, this angle is 6, this angle is 7, this angle is 8, this angle is 9. Understood? This angle is 10 and this angle is 11. We have to find all the angles, and we have given only this angle, this is 30 degree. Understood? Till now what we have studied about the rectangle, we will apply all the information or the knowledge which we have gained, and we will find out all these angles. Understood? And this is actually easy one. We'll see. First of all, we will find the angle 9. Angle 9 is equal to 30 degree. How? See, if we mark this point, this is O, this is A, this is B, this is C, this is D. Understood? If we see in the triangle AOC, in triangle AOC, sorry, this is D. In triangle DOC, OD is equal to OC. We know that. We know from the property of the diagonal. So, since in triangle this side is equal to this side, means this angle will be equal to this angle, and this angle is, since this angle is 30, so this angle is 30. Understood? So we got the angle 9 is 30. Now we will find the angle 2. What is angle 2? We will use the triangle sum property, that this is 60, this is 60, and total is 180. So angle 2 is equal to 180 minus 30 plus 30, and that is equal to 120 degree. Understood? So angle 2 is 120 degree. Understood? Now we find all these angles. Now angle 4 is vertically opposite angle. So angle 4 is also 120 degree. Understood? Now we see we will find angle 1. What is angle 1? Now this is a straight line segment, and O is the point of intersection, and this is angle 4 is 120. Then this angle is 180 minus 120. If we see the straight line concept, this angle is 120, so this angle is 180 minus 120, so that is 60. Understood? So this angle is 160, sorry, 60. Angle 1 is 160. So angle 3 is vertically opposite angle. This is also 60. Now which angles left? Now we will find out angle 5 and angle 6. This is 120, or you can use, see, it is very easy to find this angle, and there are n number of ways to find what is this angle. uh, but let's try to find out what is this angle actually. Understood? Now see, since AC is a transversal line, these are two parallel lines, and AC is transversal line, and we know that this angle is 30 degree. It means that this angle is also 30 degree. Understood? What is this property? Alternate interior angles are always equal. Understood? Alternate interior angles of a parallel line by a transversal line which is formed, they are equal. Got the point? So 30 this angle 5 is also 30 degree. Angle 5 is 30 degree, and in the same way, since AO is equal to OB, angle 6 is also 30 degree. Angle 6 is 30 degree. Now see, to find out angle 10, what we will see in angle ADC, which is 90 degree. This is comprised of angle this one and angle 10, and this is angle 30. So this angle is 90 minus 30. Angle ADO is 90 minus 30, which comes out at 60. So angle 10 is 60 degree. And in the same way, this side is equal and this side is equal. So angle 11 is also 60 degree. Now what left? We are left with the angle 7 and angle 8. Angle 7, you can orally say this is 30 degree. So this is 90 minus 30. This is also 60 degree. And in the same way, angle this side and this side are equal. So angle 7 is all this is angle 8. The angle 8 is 60 degree and angle 7 is also 60 degree. In this way, we have found out all the angles of a triangle. Understood? Now the next question is, we have given with the another angle, that is 110, and we will find out all the other angles. This is our diagram. These are the diagonals, and this angle is given 110. Understood? This angle is given 110. This is point O. This is A, B, C, D. Now we have to find out all other angles. Let's name it. Understood? Suppose this is actually point of intersection O. This angle is 1, this angle is 2, this angle is 3, this angle is 4, this angle is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and 11. Let's find out all these angles. Angle 1 is equal to 110. Why? Vertically opposite angle. Understood? Angle 2 is equal to 180 minus 180 minus 110. What is the result? 70. So angle 2 is 70 degree. Understood? And angle 3 is vertically opposite angle. So angle 3 is also 70 degree. Now we find out. Now we have to find out angle 4 and angle 5. What is angle 4? Now we know that angle 4 plus angle 5 is they are equal. Understood? Angle 4 and angle 5 are equal because DO and OC are equal, and this is 110. So in triangle DOC, angle 1 plus angle 4 plus angle 5 is equal to 180 degree, and this is angle 4 equal to angle 5, and angle 1 is equal to 110, which we will shift there. So 2 angle 4 is equal to 180 minus 110, and the result is 70, and angle 4 is 70 by 2, that is 35 degree, and so angle this is 35 degree, and angle 5 is also 35 degree. Now angle 6, we will talk about angle 6 and 8. Angle 6 is equal to, what is the angle? This is 35 and this is 90 minus 35. What is our result? 55. Understood? So angle 6 is 55 and angle 7 is also 55. Why? Because angle 6 and angle 7 are equal. Understood? And in the same way you can find out angle 8. Angle 8 is equal to 90 minus angle 7, that is 90 minus 35, which is actually 90 minus 55, which is actually 35. Understood? So angle 8 is 35. Angle 8 is equal to 35 degree and angle 9 is also equal to 35 degree, and we have to find out the angle 10. Angle 10 is equal to 55 degree and angle 11 is equal to 55 degree. Till now you should know how to calculate. You should be able to know how to calculate. Now in this way, any one angle is given in your diagram, you should be able to find out all the angles, all the internal angles and all the angles formed by the intersection of the diagonals. Understood? Let's move to the next problem. This is your problem number 2. What they are saying, draw a quadrilateral whose diagonals have equal length 8 centimeter that bisect each other and intersect at an angle of 30 degree, 40 degree, 90 degree and 140 degree. Now see, this is the question which we are discussing from the starting of the chapter, that we have two line segments, each are having 8 centimeter length, or we can say that C, this is B and D. Okay, and these are the diagonals and we have to draw the rectangle. No, draw a quadrilateral whose diagonals are these. Now since they have asked to draw us a quadrilateral, and since the diagonals are equal, it is not compulsorily a rectangle. Understood? So in this case, in this particular case, okay, yeah, they have also already mentioned that bisect each other, means they have mentioned that the diagonals are bisecting each other, means the diagram will be compulsorily a rectangle. If they have not mentioned that they are not bisecting each other, it means the figure will be any quadrilateral. Now since they have mentioned, means it is compulsorily a rectangle. So bisect means we have one diagonal, this, and another diagonal. They have said the angle should be between them is 30 degree, and to have 30 degree, like this. Okay, the whole length is 8 centimeter. 8. Now see, this angle is 30 degree. How you will draw in your notebook? You have to use your compass and you have to use your protractor to measure the angle and to draw this. And this should be your midpoint, and you have to simply join the end points. This is your required rectangle. Now how you will draw, let me explain you. I will explain one, then rest of the figure will have the same process of construction. Now see, first draw a, in your notebook by using your scale, draw a line segment having 8 centimeter length. What is the length of this line segment? 8 centimeter. Mark midpoint. Midpoint is at 4 centimeter. Understood? Now from this midpoint, draw a angle by using your protractor. Draw an angle of 30 degree. 30 degree. Understood? Draw an angle of 30 degree, and from this point, this length should be 4 centimeter. From this point, this length should be 4 centimeter, and then extend this length by using your scale up to 4 centimeter, so that the whole distance of line segment become 8 centimeter. This construction you have to do in your notebook. Understood? In this way you will get the desired figure. And once you completed this line segment, after that, with the help of your scale, simply join the end points. With the help of your scale, simply join the end points. You will get the desired rectangle. So this is your first case, and this angle is 30 degree. In the same way, we will do the second exercise. Second exercise is 40 degree. What you will do? First, draw a 8 centimeter line, mark a midpoint which divides the line segment in two equal parts, and then by using the protractor from this point, draw an angle 40 degree, and then measure this length. This length should be 4 centimeter. If it is more, then erase it. If it is less, then increase it, and then from this extend it to further, and this will angle also you can cross check. This angle should be 40 degree, and after that simply join the end points by using, don't join with the loose end. Since I am doing this in on your whiteboard, I am joining it by a loose end. Don't join it by loose end. Use your scale to join these end points, and you will get your desired. Since I am doing it with my loose end, that's why this is not a perfect figure. When you will be doing with the help of your scale, it will become a perfect rectangle. Understood? So this is your second figure. The third angle is 90 degree. Now this is a special case 90 degree. What does it mean? That it will be a square. Understood? For that, what you have to do? Same process, draw 8 centimeter line, mark a midpoint, and from here by using the protractor, make a right angle, and its length should be 4 centimeter, and then extend it up to 4 centimeter. Understood? And the same process you have to do by using your scale. Just join these points, you will get your desired diagram. Understood? And this angle should be 90 degree. This is your third question. Now fourth one is what? Fourth one is 140 degree. Same process. Draw a line, draw a midpoint, and from here draw an angle 140 degree. Understood? Draw an angle 140 degree, and this length should be 4 centimeter. This angle is 140 degree and this length is 4 centimeter, and then extend it to further from this point to 4 centimeter, and then draw the endpoints. Sorry, join the endpoints. This is your desired rectangle. What is the next question? Question number 3. Question number 3 is that draw a circle with center O and the line segment PL and AM are the perpendicular diameters of the circle. What is the figure APML and reason, and figure it out. Then let's see what this question is saying, that we have to draw a circle. By using your compass, draw a circle. Understood? And they are saying draw the diameter. This is one diameter and another diameter is perpendicular to it. Perpendicular means this is 90 degree. When two lines are perpendicular means the angle between them is 90 degree. Understood? And we mention it as this is a symbol, perpendicular. And what are the name of the endpoints? PL and AM. PL, AM. Now what they are saying, that join. Yes, join. Join PM, ML, LA and AP. So what is this figure? AP, ML. What is this figure? This figure is in this figure we see the diagonals are intersecting each other at 90 degree. Understood? Diagonals are intersecting each other at 90 degree. When you find out this angle, you are able to find out all other angles, in which you will come to know that this is 45, 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 this is 45. Understood? So what does that it means? Your all internal angles are 90 degree, and if you say that this side and this side are equal, you can prove the congruent. Overall you can say that this figure is a square. APML is a square. This is the argument, and you can give any suitable argument. You have n number of argument to say this, say that this is a square. See, this figure is satisfying all the properties which we have discussed in the initial of this video, the properties of the square. That's why it is a square. Now question number 4. What is question number 4 saying? We have seen how to get 90 degree using a paper folding. There is a one method that when you fold a paper 2 times, you will get the figure, plus when you fold a paper, if this is your paper, you fold it 2 times. One time is this and another time is this, like this, and when you unfold it, you will get a lining at the center like this, and this is a 90 degree. Understood? This folding line you will get. Now if you don't now suppose if we do not have any paper but two sticks of equal length and a thread, how do we make a exact 90 degree? Now we have a two sticks of equal length and a thread, how we can draw the exactly 90 degree? This is our question number 4, or this is activity. How we can do it, I'll show. Since we have equal length and we want to draw the 90 degree, suppose we have drawn this, suppose we have taken one stick rod, what they are given sticks, this is a stick, find the midpoint of this, suppose this is the midpoint, and the other stick, this is the other stick, and you also find the midpoint and you place this midpoint over this, place this midpoint over this at any angle, place this midpoint at this at any angle, and simply join, extend your thread in such a way that the thread is meeting all the endpoints. Understood? Like this you extend, and now you got 490 degree angles. These are the 490 degree angles, because it is compulsorily a rectangle, because though both sticks are same and you have placed one over it with their midpoints, and when you join the endpoints of the stick, it will definitely a rectangle, and the internal angles of the rectangle are 90 degree. In this way you got the angle 90 degree. Now question number 5. We saw that one of the properties of the rectangle that its opposite sides are parallel. Can this be chosen as a definition of the rectangle? In other words, if every quadrilateral has opposite sides are parallel or equal, is it a rectangle? Understood? What they are saying, that when we were studying about the figure rectangle, we came to know that this is a rectangle. We came to know that this is a opposite sides are parallel. Understood? So can we say that a quadrilateral having opposite sides are parallel, is it a rectangle? Can we say that? Is there any possibility that when the opposite sides are parallel but it is not a rectangle? Is there any case? How you can do that? Since we know that this is a rectangle, so these angles are 90 degree. These angles are 90 degree. Understood? Let's change this angle. Let's change this angle, and we have changed this angle from 90 degree to an acute angle. Understood? We have changed this a 90 degree to an acute angle. Understood? And then draw the parallel line, same, of same length, and this is also same. What you will observe, that opposite sides are parallel. Opposite sides are parallel, but this figure is not a rectangle. Understood? This figure is not a rectangle. This is not rectangle. Understood? So we come to a conclusion that if we say opposite sides are parallel of a quadrilateral, it is not necessary a rectangle. or opposite sides are parallel of a quadrilateral is not the complete definition of rectangle. Understood? Only when we are saying that opposite sides are parallel and internal angles are 90 degree, only in that case the figure will become a rectangle. When we are not mentioning the internal angle, then figure can be like this, which is not a rectangle. So this is not the complete definition if we say the opposite sides are parallel of a quadrilateral. Now what is this particular type of figure that we will study in further part of this chapter? Till now only this much for this class. We will see the in the next class about this chapter, what is more in this chapter. Till then, take care and thank you very much.